Hello everyone, welcome to day 7 of our advent of Spring Boot. I hope you still enjoy it, I still do. And today we're gonna see how to use a DB with our API and play a bit with that. So we're gonna use DB PostgreSQL. And in order to do that, we are gonna modify our Maven file to add all the dependency we need and after all the code we need in order to do that. But let's dive into the code. Cool. So in order to add PostgreSQL, we need to add PostgreSQL. Let's add scope because it's runtime. And in order to use the Spring easy way of writing things, I'm gonna use starter. Sorry for my typo. I was out in the morning to type without my coffee. So I'm gonna use the Spring starter data GPA. And for some tests, I could use also dependency PostgreSQL and org test containers. For the one who doesn't know test container, it's a really cool way of testing with the real thing. So it does spawn Docker to have our DB. I guess I'm maybe not going to use that today, but at least for test purposes later on, we will be able to do that. So cool. To create our DB, let's add a file called schema.sql. And to add our data, let's add file data.sql. I'm gonna copy paste it. So it adds UUID SSP to help us create UUID generated. And for some data, let's copy paste still the data from our API to be able to save the state. Okay, cool. So in our handler, let's say, we're gonna use dependency injection to have what we need for the DB. But first, let's create what we call a repository. So it's under customer. So let's call it customer repository. It's an interface, and it does extends list CRUD. Oh, yeah, I need to. And let's add CRUD repository, and it takes my object and the ID. So in our case, an UID. And we will be able to use it in our render through dependency injection. So let's create a descriptor. Okay. Nope. Let's make final and let's construct it in our constructor. It equals work. Oh yeah. Sorry for that. Cool. And let's remove that here. Again, through dependency injection, we're gonna inject our customer repository. And with that, we will need to change the code to save our stuff in the DB and get them back. So let's do that. So I need to create a customer repository, and I need to initialize it in actually we won't need that anymore. Sorry. And equals no. Yeah. Cool. So our get all should take our repository, and we can then find all, and we can also take customer repository, find customer repository, find by ID, and it's an optional, so or else throw, we can keep our logic. Yeah, cool. And I'm gonna comment the create customer. Oh, I forgot to remove the post mapping for a few days now, but it's not useful. Yeah, let's comment our create repository and just focus on the ID. Okay, cool. So customer repository, delete by ID. And it should work. We need to, okay, let's, it's the application.properties is a file we can configure a lot of Spring Boot parameters. You can use properties or YAML. I prefer YAML, so I'm gonna switch to a YAML file and copy paste what we need for the DB. So let's copy paste what I need for the data source. So we're gonna use Postgre driver. It's gonna be a local DB in a Docker, whereas I give a username and a password, and I want Hibernate to create everything. And always it starts a DB. But in order to use that locally, you will need Docker installed. So let's go through all the stuff. Why don't I find my Docker stuff? Oh, weird. So let me find of code. Let me find the Docker command. Why don't I find it? Anyway, so let's run a Docker. As you can see, it's a DB named customer PADB with PostgreSQL, user customers. That's what we wrote here and here. We open the 5432 port to the outside, so our local app will be able to contact the DB, and let's try that. So let's do Docker. Sorry for that. Add. Let's remove our Docker. Yeah. And let's rerun our command. So our DB should be okay. And we should be able to run our application. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah. Let's command that. So, of course, yeah, it's because I used the record. So let's remove the record. And actually, I'm gonna copy paste the equivalent GPA. So I need something. A record is not immutable. We need in order for GPA to work, we need something that is mutable. So I created everything needed for that. So let's run our application, and it works. So let's see if we want to see our customers in our DB. Let's see, and you can see that we have all the stuff in the DB. So let's stop our application and add the save part. So oops, sorry. Let's come and comment that. Okay, so customer repository dot save customer. Let's use in our case customer created, of course. And let's do that. Let's restart our application and see how it goes. Cool. I guess I'm gonna find a code command to create application. Let's see what it does. And it found. Why isn't it found? Oh yeah. I commented a lot of stuff, so I need to uncomment it in the order function. Let's look at our code command. And as you can see, it has been created, and we can see that. We decided to create. I added the ID, but I could delegate that to the DB. So let's try it. And I'm gonna remove an ID. Let's remove that. And let's add me in the DB. Oh yeah, I don't have the thing to create the DB. I don't want to focus on that today, but I could show you that tomorrow. We need to add that in our next adventure. So let's stop on that today, but for tomorrow I will show you how to create our entity with native, because now it's not we haven't delegated the ID creation to Spring and DB. So let's do that next time. And for now, see, let's show my face before. Sorry. Yeah. For now, we're gonna stop on that, and tomorrow we'll see how to handle that case and go a bit further. So let's go then. Peace.